The handsome Monkey King takes the monkeys to play in the mountains, and swim in the rivers every day, and soon 500 years have passed. One day while playing, the handsome Monkey King thought about the inevitable death in the future, and couldn't help but shed tears of sadness. At this time, an old monkey jumped out of the group and said,
"If the king wants to live forever, you can only learn the magics of Buddhist or Taoist."
The handsome Monkey King decided to travel far and wide in search of a sage who could teach him the secrets of immortality. The next day, his fellow monkeys made him a raft and gathered some wild fruits for him. And so, the handsome Monkey King bade farewell to his troop and set off on his journey, armed with nothing but his raft and his determination. The southeast wind lasted for several days, and carried him to the northwest coast, where he arrived at the foot of a high mountain. Suddenly, a wonderful singing voice came from the trees on the side of the mountain, singing about becoming an immortal. The Monkey King thought that the singer must be a sage, so he followed the sound and found the singer was a young man who was cutting firewood in the forest. The young man told Monkey King that the mountain was called Seek Mountain, and that there was a cave called the Heart Cave, where an immortal named Patriarch Bodhi lived. The handsome Monkey King bid farewell to the young man and left the forest. He walked down the slope and saw a cave mansion from a distance. The entrance was tightly closed, and there was a stone tablet standing on the opposite hill, about 30 feet tall and 9 feet wide. It read T.N. big characters, Seek Mountain Heart Cave. While he was looking at it, the door opened, and a messenger boy came out. The Monkey King quickly walked up, deeply bowed, and explained his purpose. The messenger boy said,
"My master was just about to give a lecture, when he suddenly asked me to come out and open the door, saying that there was someone here to learn skills. It turns out it's you. Follow me."
The Monkey King respectfully followed the boy into the cave, coming to the front of the platform where Patriarch Bodhi was giving a lecture. Patriarch Bodhi named him Sun Wukong, and introduced him to the elder brothers. He also arranged an empty room for Sun Wukong to live in. From then on, Sun Wukong followed the elder brothers, and learned about routine duties, classic works, writing and burn incense, and he did cur. Like sweeping the floor and carrying water. Time passes quickly in the mountain, and 7 years have already gone by. One day, after the sermon, the Patriarch Bodhi asked Sun Wukong,
"Sun Wukong, tell me, what do you want to learn?"
Sun Wukong, being straightforward, replied,
"I don't want to learn things like worshipping gods and Buddhas, meditating, and practicing. I just want to achieve immortality, so I don't want to learn anything that has nothing to do with it."
The Patriarch Bodhi was very angry after hearing what Sun Wukong said. He jumped down from the platform and pointed at Sun Wukong with his disciplining ruler, saying,
"Monkey, how dare you to say this? What do you want to learn?"
He walked over and hit Sun Wukong's head 3 times with the ruler, then turned back and walked into the hall. Everyone thought that Sun Wukong had been punished by the Patriarch Bodhi, and they all laughed secretly, but Sun Wukong was not upset. Sun Wukong was smart and knew that the Patriarch Bodhi hitting him 3 times had a purpose. That night, Sun Wukong pretended to be asleep, but at midnight, he quietly got up and went out from the front door. When it was 3:00 in the morning, he went to the back door and he saw that the door was half open. He was overjoyed and thought to himself,
"Ha ha, I got the intention of my master right."
Sun Wukong went in and saw the master sleeping with his face inside, so he knelt down by the bed and said,
"Master, I am waiting for you here."
The master heard the voice and got up, sat with his legs crossed, and sternly asked Sun Wukong,
"You monkey, Why are you disturbing your master's sleep in the middle of the night? Are you looking for a beating?
Sun Wukong kneels and says,
Master, you promised me in front of everyone, during the day that I can come in from the back door at 3 o'clock in the morning, and teach me the spell of eternal life, so I'm waiting for you here.
Upon hearing this, the Patriarch Bodhi was very happy. He thought,
This monkey is really gifted. Otherwise, how could he guess my secret?
So, the Patriarch Bodhi let Sun Wukong kneel by the bed, and taught him the spell of eternal life. Sun Wukong listened attentively to the teachings, understood it with his heart, firmly remembered the spell, and thanked the Patriarch for his kindness. Soon, 3 more years had passed, and the Master taught Sun Wukong 72 transformations and the skill of riding cloud somersault. With this skill, Sun Wukong could cover a distance of 100,000 miles in one somersault. One summer, Sun Wukong and his senior fellow apprentice were playing in front of the cave. Everyone asked Sun Wukong to change into something for them to see. Sun Wukong recited the incantation proudly and transformed into a large tree. Upon seeing this, his senior fellow apprentice clapped and praised him. The noise was heard by Patriarch Bodhi. He walked out with a walking stick and asked,
Who is making the noise? You are making such a racket. How can you be like monasticism people?
Everyone stopped laughing. Sun Wukong also returned to his original form, explained to the Master and asked for forgiveness. The Master was angry when he saw that Sun Wukong was showing off his newly acquired skills. The Master ordered everyone to leave, scolded Sun Wukong harshly, and ordered him to leave the cave mansion. Sun Wukong was anxious and begged the Master not to make him leave, but the Master wouldn't listen and made him swear an oath not to claim himself as the Patriarch Bodhi's disciple at any time.